today with episode 4 of Philly and Fred. We're going to discuss the whole Sunday slate and all the games there from the 9 o'clock or 9:30 game to the Sunday night game. The first game of the day, it's over in London. It's Vikings Browns. What are you thinking on this one, Philly? By the way, the Vikings are -3.5. Over under 36.5.
Yeah, so you have Dylan Gabriel looking to make his first start. And then you got the Vikings, still overseas, not in where did they play? Where did you
Ireland.
Ireland, that's right. So yeah, they're in London now, not Ireland, but still overseas, so not that far of a travel. And I'm gonna take the Vikings -3.5. I think they'll rebound in this game. O line knows they need to do better, so I think they'll protect Carson Wentz a little better. Like I said, Dylan Gabriel making his first start. He has to go excuse me, country, to make his first start. Um, so yeah, I think Vikings win by at least a touchdown here.
See, I'm going to go the opposite direction. Because I think the Browns are going to get the New York Giants type of boost here because they're getting the new young quarterback because both the Giants and the Browns had statues back there that couldn't move. Dylan Gabriel can move better than Flacco. He's going to be used in the QB run game. They're going to get a little bit of boost on offense. And then I think there's just something about a backup quarterback playing. They always get that one game boost. It normally doesn't last, but I think it'll last here. And that defense, you said the line should work or be better this week. I don't know if the Browns are the team to do that against. They got Myles Garrett, and I always
Yeah.
argue T.J. Watt's better than Myles Garrett, but Myles Garrett's still pretty good, even if he's not as good as T.J. Watt. And you, I've watched Wentz. He don't necessarily protect the ball. That's not necessarily his first option. Normally, it's like, oh, there's three guys down there. I got one guy. My guy's gonna make that catch. That
Yeah,
feels like Wentz sometimes. Hey, it's fun to watch if it's not your team. It's
yeah,
awesome to watch.
he can be a statue as well. So yeah, that concerns me if the O line doesn't hold up. So
Yeah. So you got Minnesota. I got the Browns cover.
yep.
Alrighty, and I have Browns winning too, by the way, not just the cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, I got them. I like them. I like them over there in London. We're gonna get back to the states here. This game, I don't know. The Texans, they have one win, and the team they beat, their quarterback just said we're cheeks. And then you got the Ravens, who don't have their MVP quarterback, and defenses look terrible. Do you know how many times they've gave Derrick Henry the ball this season?
Almost say as far as rushes or just touches
Yeah, just
period.
pure rushes.
4 games. I'm gonna say 67.
It's 49 carries.
Dag. Oh
He's
man.
getting 12 carries a game. Derrick Henry, one of the best running backs in the last decade, is getting my bad, getting 12 carries a game.
You
So
think that's
like
because
with,
of the fumbles or
I mean, but if you're like, don't even play him then at that point.
yeah.
If you're that scared of the fumbles, like I wouldn't even play him. And this is the week. If he's gonna get carries, it's this week because like you got the backup quarterback in.
Yeah.
Ooh, and now that I think about it, looking at this game, you know what? I love Ravens to win. You know what else I love in this game? Because he used to do it to him when he was in the division.
Derrick Henry
Oh, give me Derrick Henry rushing yards. He used to
rushing.
go crazy. Anybody in the AFC South, give me Derrick Henry rushing yards. The over.
Yeah, I forget about that. Yeah. For me, I'm gonna go the other way. I think this could be a coming out game for this Texans offense. I know they scored 26 last week, but that was I think maybe all in the second half.
Fourth quarter.
Um,
It was 6-0 going into the fourth quarter.
yeah, exactly. So against this Ravens team, as you saw last week with the Chiefs, like I just think they can be exploited at all three levels. So I know Texans offense hasn't looked that good, but yeah, I think they put up some points here, and that defense is like the offense has really been the only issue. The defense has been stout for them, and bringing in Cooper Rush. Yes, he was good at Dallas, but I still got to see it here. New fit in Baltimore. So I'm gonna lay the short number with the Texans.
I also like the under in that game too. That's gonna be an ugly game, I think.
Yeah, I can lean that.
Next, these teams stink. 1-1 last week though. Giants Saints.
Mhm.
I, I I'm gonna be honest here. I'm going Saints. I
Yeah.
think I think the Giants got that one good game, or I think they got the one game boost with the backup quarterback. And the Saints play hard. The Saints have been close in three of the games.
Hmm.
Can you guess Spencer Rattler's record as an NFL starter?
It's probably like 0-9 or something like
Oh,
that.
right on the dot. I don't know if you
Was
knew
it
that
really?
stat. I don't know if you knew that stat before I said it, but you was right on the dot. 0-9.
Yep, I knew it was around there.
Yeah,
But
that's another. My fault. Go ahead.
no, no, you go ahead.
That was another game I'm looking at, like the under in that one too.
Yeah, I would definitely lean under, and I'm with you on the Saints. I mean, I think they're favored for a reason. Like
Yeah,
0-4 team, and they're favored now. But yeah, Jackson Dart, he's making his first start on the road, so you never know how that can go. And like you said, Saints have been competitive in three of their four games. Minus the Seattle game. So yeah, I think Spencer Rattler he gets his first win this week.
yeah. Because I think if they lose this one, if they ain't at this game, if they lose this one, you're gonna see
Yeah.
the old paper bag ain'ts on the head. There's gonna be a lot of Saints fans with the ain'ts on the head. I feel that coming. This next game, I think it's gonna be a banger. Broncos Eagles. What you thinking on this one?
Yeah, so we've seen the Broncos. They're 2-2 record. Their two losses combined 4 points to the Colts and the Chargers, two very good teams. Eagles, we all know they haven't looked that great, but they're still 4-0. Um, don't know how, but yeah, the most they've won by like all their scores have been one game. Um, so with that being said, I this is close, but I'm gonna lean the Broncos side just for the fact that Eagles are kind of like that Chiefs team last year. Don't have to blow anybody out. I could see like 7 times out of 10 this game ending Eagles winning by three or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take that 4.5 with the Broncos.
See, I also like the Broncos, but the last time a team was 4.5 playing the Eagles, a 360-pound man showed up in all the betters of the Rams' nightmares and ran 18 mile an hour and took it 80 yards back instead of just falling on it, which I can't get mad. Big man touchdown, guys, 350 pounds, take it to the end zone. And I just had him winning, so he didn't ruin my bet. He just ruined it when he blocked it, not
Yeah.
when he took it 80 yards to the house. But no, I like Broncos. Looked like the offense finally got it going last week against the Bengals. Defense has looked good all year.
Hmm.
But I think you're right with the Broncos cover, but the Eagles win just because. But man, what do you think about AJ? Like, do you think AJ Brown stays there the whole year? Because I don't feel like the drama started this early last year. I feel like this is pretty early for the drama to start and him be tweeting things like, "Hey, I don't want to cause a scene," basically. But then the whole media is like, "Oh my God, AJ Brown!" Like, it seems
I
like that
mean,
this feud started a little early.
yeah. I mean, I get his frustration, him not getting the ball. Them barely passing it. But like at the same time, like you're a Super Bowl champion, you know what I'm saying, millionaire, like there's not a lot of stuff to be complaining about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, not wide receivers has.
Yeah, like
If they don't get
so
10 targets, wide receivers are angry.
yeah, I mean he'll start getting the ball. I don't think it's gonna be much of an issue.
Yeah. On to the next game, Cowboys Jets. I'm taking Dallas in this one. The Jets offense has actually been okay this year, but I just don't think they can score enough points to keep up with the Cowboys because that Cowboys offense, outside the Bears game, that Cowboys offense looked awesome this year. I think they're number one in yards, and they got to be close to up in top of points per game because they are scoring the ball a lot this year.
Yes, they are. I'm gonna go the opposite route. I'll go Jets. I mean they've been competitive in every game besides the Bills game where Justin Fields got hurt. But I mean, they've really just been killing themselves. But I think this Cowboys defense, probably worst defense in the league in my opinion. Um,
Numbers back that up. They are the
yeah,
worst.
yeah. I mean, Jets fumbled on the 1 yard line last game, and they probably would have won that game. Um, But yeah, I'm just fading the Cowboys defense. I think the line indicates that this will be a very close game. Obviously, basically a pick 'em. Uh, so yeah, I think Jets finally come through and get their first win.
Well, but the only thing I'll say, I'm not hating on your pick, but the only thing I'll
Mhm.
say is like that's felt like the Jets for the last 15 years.
Yeah,
Like, oh man, if they just don't shoot themselves in the foot, if they just don't fumble, they just
right.
don't have penalties. Like that's felt like the Jets the
It
whole time. Like,
has.
oh, if Aaron Rodgers don't get hurt, like it every year. Like last week we talked about the Ravens, like the last couple years being
Yeah.
like it's just always something. That feels like the Jets. It's a turnover, it's a penalty, it's a player getting hurt. Like
Hmm.
it's always something because
That's
they
true.
just can't get over that hump.
Nope.
What about the? Because I like the over in this game. I don't care if it's 48.5. I like the over anyways.
For Jets Cowboys.
Yep.
Yeah, I would think that's gotta go over. I mean, Jets do use their run game a lot, but I know Braylon Allen. He just went on the IR for like 6 to 8 weeks with a left knee injury. But so maybe they might run less, and which would help in the over. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I see kind of a shootout in this. Yeah.
Well, I think the Jets. I mean, if I'm the Jets, because the Cowboys' defense stinks against rush defense and throwing the ball, but they're a lot worse in the pass game. They're really
Oh
bad. I
yeah.
mean, people are just running wide open.
Yeah, I mean Garrett Wilson,
Yeah.
I don't understand. So his line was 63.5 the other day against the Dolphins. Flew by that. Why is his prop 62.5 against the Cowboys? You would think it would go up. I don't care if
Oh,
it's a trap. I'm taking over. I'll probably ladder it. Like
no, I
every
might up that.
receiver, yeah, every receiver
I might
is
up that.
like your number one receiver is gonna kill the freaking Cowboys. Yeah.
Oh, when you play the Cowboys defense, it's like going on Oprah. You get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, you get a
Yeah.
touchdown, you get a catch. Like it's like going on Oprah.
Yeah.
They're so bad in the secondary. People are just
Right.
running wide open.
Hmm.
All right, and on to Indianapolis Raiders v Colts. Can the Raiders can they hand the ball to the boogeyman back there, please? Geno
Yeah.
Smith has seven
I,
turnovers, and Genty just got 23 carries for 151 yards. Like, can you please run the ball?
yeah. I mean, but to the Raiders' point, like he was getting like he wasn't getting pushed from the O line. It was a lot of he was getting touched, already 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage once he was getting the ball. Not against us, but like the prior 3 games before that. But yeah, I think after last game against us, I think they're gonna feed him the ball because I mean you see the talents there.
Well, I don't know how much of my problem was also that he wasn't getting the ball, but like also
Hmm.
they had you drafted him early in the first round. Why are you playing your other running backs?
Yeah.
It's like the Patriot situation. Like, why are you not playing the guy you just drafted to take the spot? Why are you
Hmm.
playing these other guys? And I
Exactly.
guess I get like, oh, they're a rookie. You don't want to overuse them, but at some point, it's like, I mean, they need to get the ball.
For sure.
You can't baby them forever.
Yeah.
Oh, and also,
Definitely.
by the way, in this game, I'm taking Colts 6.5 because I think Gino, like I said, Gino turns the ball over a lot, and this Colts offense has been rolling. You give them a couple short fields, I think they score a lot of points in this game.
Yeah. So we're gonna be on different sides again. This
Oh,
was
we got a
hard for
lot
me
this
though.
week. We got a
Yeah, we
lot
got a
this week.
lot.
It's gonna be a big week.
Yeah, we got a lot. I could see it going either way, but I'm gonna lean the Raiders just for the simple fact that I think they got their run game going. They're not gonna rely on Geno Smith to be passing because he's turning that ball over way too much. Um, and I think the Colts, yes, they are good offensively, but I think um they're probably middle of the pack defensively. And I think Raiders can exploit that run game, get that going, and I think they can keep this within a touchdown. So I'll take the Raiders plus the 6.5.
Okay, okay. What are you thinking about over under there?
I would lean over. Yeah, I
Okay,
would
I
lean.
like that.
I mean, I think both run games can have a field day, which I guess would lean to an under. Just because all that clock's going down, but. I think they'll do it efficiently so they can get down the field, a little quicker, score points quicker. So I would lean over.
Like it, like it. All right, we're gonna head to Seattle. Buccaneers versus the Seahawks. Why is nobody talking about the Seahawks?
I don't know. I mean, that whole division, like the Niners too. Yeah,
Yeah, like they lost their
Seahawks are playing good.
yeah, because they lost their first game, and like ever since then, nobody's. It's like nobody's talked about it. They've won three in a row and looked
Hmm.
good. Like Darnold's looking good, defense is looking good, but they just lost to the 49ers. Everybody's kind of pushed them to the side. Nobody's talking about them winning the division, making the playoffs, like nothing like that. I
Right.
just kind of I didn't really understand that lately.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
And
I didn't have high hopes for the Seahawks team because I didn't think. I thought Darnold, it was a system play. He was good at the
yeah,
Vikings more
he's
so
gonna
of
turn into a
coaching.
pumpkin.
Yeah, but I mean, he's playing lights out. I mean, defense is playing pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I think here in weeks to come, they'll be talked about more.
See, and I like Seattle in this game too. I think they cover.
Yeah, I lean. This was hard for me, but I lean Seahawks. I think a big part of my analysis was Bucky Irvin's him being out, just another weapon that the Bucks don't have, a huge weapon, along with Mike Evans. I mean, you added Godwin, uh, but yeah, I'll lay the. I hate laying the 3.5. But yeah, I'll do it this week with the Seahawks.
No, because they're pulling you in 3.5. Ah, come on
Mm,
now. You don't
exactly.
that 1 point don't matter. They're gonna win by four. Don't worry
Hmm.
about it. They're not gonna win on a last second field goal with 3 seconds left. They're not gonna do that. Don't think about that.
Right.
Yeah. I think I'm
Uh,
going Seattle just because like the Bucks, they're just too injured. Like there's a couple teams this year that just every week the injuries just keep piling up and piling up and it's important players.
yeah,
And they're
very
just
important.
right now they're asking I think they're asking Baker to do too much.
Hmm.
Because last year, or I said last year, last week, did it feel like Baker was pressing to you, especially late in that fourth quarter when he threw that pick in some of them plays?
Yeah, it was just he was trying to be hero. He's already done a lot to get him back in this game, and he's just trying to make a play that wasn't there. So yeah, it.
Well, and that wasn't the only time he did that either. Because on the Bucky play, he ran around for a couple seconds, found Bucky down the sideline.
Hmm.
The Ibuka touchdown, that
Oh, that
I
that
mean,
too.
that was a perfect throw, but that was two
That
guys.
like
That
a
was
pick.
safety help. Yeah, that was safety help with a corner underneath. Like that was
Yeah,
great throw, but you look at it like I don't know how great of a decision that was. It just feels like a little bit
yeah.
of a press. But I mean, I love Baker and he's been awesome, but it feels like he's got to do too much right now.
Hmm. Agreed.
All right, we're gonna stay out west here. Titans versus Cardinals. I mean, what are the Cardinals and the Titans quarterback said were cheeks? I don't even know where to go on this game. What are your thoughts on
As
it?
much as it
I got
hurts
no
me,
clue.
I know we took the Titans last week. I will take them again. There's no way I could lay 7.5 with this Cardinals team. I mean, you saw the same thing. The
No.
Panthers, they two teams that I think's in the same tier with the Titans. You know, be under this number. Fall within a touchdown against the Cardinals. So this will probably be my last chance I give the Titans. Uh, but but yeah, this is an ugly game too. I mean, yeah, I'll just lean the 7.5 with the Titans, but don't love it.
I like the Titans. I like the Titans here too. And is it just me or is it funny when the little fella's running around, Kyler Murray?
Oh my gosh,
His little
yes, bro.
feet are just chopping around and
Dude, it goes
he's
so
just running
fast.
around.
Like
He's always got the football going.
it's like a little
Yeah.
chicken with his head cut off.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it looks like. Yeah,
Yeah. Because you would think, like, oh, he's running 40 miles an hour. Like his feet are chopping
yeah,
40 miles an hour, but he's not going nowhere. He's got the littlest steps.
yeah.
He's got the
Facts.
littlest steps. All right. We're gonna go to LA here. This is I really don't know where to go with this one. Commanders versus Chargers. What you thinking here?
I'm gonna just take Chargers the rebound. Don't love it. I know Jaden Daniels is back. He'll give him a boost on offense, but I think Chargers will have their way on offense because this Commanders defense is not that good at all. So yeah, I'll take Jim Harbaugh, Herbert, all of them to finally bounce back. And They need to get Lab McConkey involved. That's what they need to do.
No, yeah, because he feels like a not just because of the way he looks, but it feels like a Julian Edelman, like that third down guy, like the Danny Amendolas. Yeah, I mean, classic comparison, but like on third, because you're gonna need him later. Like when you get in the playoffs, that's the type of guy you need on third down.
Oh, need, yeah, for
When
sure.
it's 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, and we gotta have it, like, and you can't throw a jump ball to Keenan Allen or Quentin Johnston, even though those guys have been awesome. Like you still want those guys, you still want to give
Hmm.
those guys the ball, but you want to give a guy like McConkey that confidence and just use it because he
Yeah.
was a stud last year. You saw last year
Well,
that he was a stud.
yeah, you don't want to kill
Yeah,
that in
I
his
also
second year, and then he become washed. But my bad. Go ahead.
yeah yeah, but I also like Chargers here. Dan Daniels first game back, little rusty against that defense. I don't think that bodes well for him. And like you said, that Commanders defense is just it's not really been that good this year. So I think the Chargers, like you said, get it going. Herbert plays well again, and the Chargers cover that. Next game, you know what, Kurt? That notes thing you made, you were right. I did make this bet. The Lions look awesome. I'm glad I took that.
Mm.
I'm
Oh yeah,
glad I
that
took that
that's
because
not
they
looking
look
so good
awesome.
for me now.
Nah,
That's
yeah,
that's
because that week one, I was like, oh no, they look like a completely different team. They might have been merchant off them coordinators. But yeah, their offense looks awesome. They're spreading it around. Defense is playing well. I got them covered. 9.5. The Bengals they just don't look good. Also, do the Bengals get some like let's say they get blown out by 3 scores here. Do they
hmm
get Jameis? Do they try to get Russell Wilson? Do they get somebody?
Who is even Bengals third string? I don't know that.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
Honestly,
mean,
don't.
possibly. Uh, we'll see. Jake Browning, he's coming back home this game. His last two starts was on the road against two pretty good defenses. So we'll see how he performs this game. Um, I think Lions secondary can be exploited in a way. Not their like front seven, but so we'll see if he can have success in the pass game. I think I'm gonna go against what I actually wrote on my paper. I had Bengals plus 9.5, but I think I'm gonna switch to the Lions minus 9.5. Yeah, until I see it, I'm not gonna back. I mean, I obviously can't back this defense. They're gonna get scored on. So if I need the Bengals to
Yeah.
cover, I'm gonna need their offense to show up, which hasn't showed up in the last 2 weeks. But they are coming back home, like I said. But I'm gonna have to see it. So I'm gonna switch my pick. I had Bengals, but I'm gonna ride with you on the Lions.
Well, and I think a reason they may have not made a move already, they may just like think this team's not very good
I mean, possibly, but
because week one
they
against the
have the
Browns.
offensive. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, my fault. But they played the Browns. Joe Burrow was there. They had
Mm-hmm.
like eight yards in the second half, something crazy.
Oh
And
yeah,
then in the Jags game before he got hurt, they were getting beat and weren't playing good again. Like I think they might just
they
not
were.
be good on offense. Like that offensive line might be so bad that it doesn't matter who you put back there. Like they just might not be good enough for Russ or Jameis or any of these guys you get. Like they just might stink
That
at
could
the
be true,
offensive
but
line.
it's like they had the same personnel as last year, and the
Yeah,
offense
that's
wasn't the
what's
problem.
confusing.
Like, yeah, I don't know.
Nah, but I think you are right because I think the Bengals can make it. They could score a couple touchdowns just because you're right. That secondary, I don't. They don't give up big plays like a lot, but they do. They get a lot of penalties in the secondary.
Yeah, true. Yep.
Like they might lead the league the last 2 years in pass interferences, holdings, illegal contacts.
Mhm.
Like Branch and Arnold, they're gonna hold a little bit. They're
Arnold.
gonna get
Yeah.
a couple penalties normally a game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they make big plays, but sometimes they hold way too much.
Yeah.
Alrighty, in the last game of the day, Patriots Bills. I'm gonna be honest here. I think the Patriots cover, and I think Drake May has an awesome game in prime time. and everybody sees that he might be the best quarterback from last year's draft.
I've seen a lot of people on Drake May props, like he's gonna have a huge game, and I think he can as well. I mean, this Bills rush defense is pretty bad. Um, and they've kind of been playing with their food, the last couple weeks. Um, so yeah, I mean they're laying over a touchdown. So I'll take the points with Patriots as well. It's a division game, Sunday night football prime time. Those always get weird. We just saw, I mean, the Niners yesterday. Uh, beat the Rams with Mac Jones
Yeah, should
starting.
have won.
Your WR1 is Kendrick Bourne. Um, so yeah, it's probably just gonna be one of those ugly division games that stays close. So yeah, I agree.
Another big matchup in this game has nothing to do with the quarterbacks, and I think it's the Patriots rush defense versus the Bills run offense because these last couple games, or well, before last game, the Patriots run defense had been really good this year, and James Cook's been absolutely cooking like Gordon Ramsay this year. He's been absolutely dicing, having big games like that. That's going to be a big matchup because this year Josh Allen really hasn't had to be Superman like in prior years.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
that's
last couple
true.
years, at points he had to be super. I mean, he had to be Superman 10 games, 11 games. Like it's been in spurts. Like
Right.
kind of a couple plays at the end of that Saints game, and then Week 1 against the Ravens. There's only been a couple times he's really had to put on the Superman cape just because they've run the ball so well.
Yeah, that is true.
And I think that's a big time. That's something that's going to help them during the playoffs because it's hard for a quarterback to have a great game 4 times in a row. If you can run the ball, that's big during the playoffs. But I think you also had a good point. This Bills defense, I don't know how good they are.
They're they're not that good. I mean,
They're not good. Like because people were like high on the Bills after Week 1. But I was like, I mean, did the Ravens did score 40 points in like 3.5 quarters?
no,
Nobody
exactly,
talked about how bad the defense played on the Bills because they won. But like this
exactly.
defense, like the Saints even kind of moved the ball against them. Like they
Oh
just,
yeah,
yeah, this
Saints
defense
went over.
scares me a little bit. My fault. Go
Yeah,
ahead. I was talking
no,
over
no,
you.
you're good. That's on me. But yeah, I think they've gave up 20 and possibly, or each game except for the Jets where Justin Field got injured. So yeah, I mean their defense doesn't look that great.
What are you thinking? I'm thinking under here. What are you thinking on the over under? 49.5.
Sunday night prime time, I'm gonna lean to the under. It kind of scares me because Bills can put up points, but like I said, I mean their defense also is bad too. But I mean primetime games tend to go to under, so I could see this ending in the 40s, but probably it won't get to 50. I don't think.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They think there's going to be points scored because 49.5 is high over under.
No, that's definitely high over and under. Yeah, I would go under.
Okay. Who do you think we're going to do a new segment here? Who do you think makes the biggest statement this week, whether it's a team or a player?
That's a good one. I'm gonna go. Hmm, I'm gonna go. Well, I don't know if this is really a statement. Due to
Hey, a statement's a
what?
statement.
Okay, we'll go Jets.
Uh,
I,
Okay, I
I'm.
like that.
They're
Just
playing the Cowboys defense, but I think I think they're gonna show people like they're not as bad as people think. I mean, but anybody can look good against this Cowboys defense. I understand that, but uh, I think Jets they'll come through and maybe beat Cowboys by like a touchdown or so. But we'll
well, but
see.
don't down your picks. I mean, the Cowboys just tied with the Packers last week.
Yeah, that's
So I mean,
true.
like, yeah, and they in Week 1 they looked like they could go toe to toe with the Eagles. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
think that is a statement
All
because
right, yeah, I'm gonna go Jets. They
yeah,
can make the biggest sleep this week.
besides that Bears game, the Cowboys look like a good team. Like I don't know what happened in the that's just NFL. It just happens because I mean the
Yeah.
Falcons lost to the Panthers by 30.
All right, that's NFL for you.
Yeah, this I really have learned that just the NFL is just crazy. All right, and my pick, I think the Seahawks are going to make a statement. I was saying nobody's talking about them. I think even though the Bucks, it's not. I'm not down on the Bucks, even if the Seahawks do make a statement, just because I
All right.
think they're so injured. But
Yeah.
people see the Bucks record, and I think the Seahawks are going to beat them by. I think they're going to beat them by 10 points. Win at home. Sam Darnold's going to play well, and at the end of it, people are finally going to start talking about Seattle as a real playoff team.
Yeah, if the Seahawks win by at least a touchdown, yeah. If they win by 10 points, yeah, there's definitely they're gonna move in people's top five in the league. Yeah, I agree with that.
Alrighty, and that's the show. We'll be back on Tuesday, and also before we leave, go Yankees. Go Yankees. They look good against the Red Sox. We talk football, but we can mention the Yankees a little bit.
Yeah, y'all got Mariners next,
Blue
or was it
Jays.
Blue Jay? Blue Jays. Ooh,
Yeah.
another divisional series. God
Yep.
dang.
Two teams we've been awful against this year, but hey, we already beat one of them, so let's beat the other one we were terrible against in the regular season.
Who's pitching tomorrow for y'all?
Hill. Louis Hill.
Oh, Luis Hill. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
Okay.
everybody else, the other three good starters pitched in the wild card.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Son off. That's the show, and go Yanks.